Good afternoon, everyone. I've got a real nice knife to show everybody today. All right. Oh boy. That is a special edition of the St. Lawrence Expedition knife. Boy, try saying that fast. Okay, so we'll look at the sheath first here. As you can see, it's a little on the fancy side. It's got that pattern I found a long time ago. All right, I saw it somewhere, and I said I've got to adapt that to one of my knives. And that little bump right there, that whole curve, because it dips right here and then curves back out again. And I'm not even sure. I think I might have even designed a knife around the sheath at that time. But as you can see, well, we'll get back to the sheath later. I got to show the knife. Come on. All right. Jeez, leaning on something there. Ow. Okay, look at that. St. Lawrence Expedition knife, special edition. The reason it's special is because it's bigger. Okay, it's a lot bigger than the standard one. 7.5-inch blade, deeper, considerably deeper, and 13 inches overall. All right. Now this part right here, okay, that's not on the standard one either. This is meant for grabbing a hold of it and doing detailed cutting. You know, you can grab a hold of really good choking up part right there, okay? I didn't put any jimping on that because it just didn't seem like it was necessary. So, as you can see, this one has the loveless bolts on it too, and of course, you know, the gunstock tiger maple really makes an awful nice handle wood, I tell you. I put that on 99% of my knives, it seems like nowadays. Everybody wants tiger maple, and it really looks good. Now, yeah, I said it was how thick it was, just under 1/4 inch thick. This is a heavy-duty knife. The whole intent for these, and the ones that are in the Expedition series, any of those big ones, the Hudson Bays, you know, the Dark Horseman, the larger Dark Horseman, and the St. Lawrence's like this one here, are all intended for really heavy work. Batoning firewood, okay, we've talked about this before. Not a big fan of doing that, okay, with a knife, unless the knife can handle it, okay? And I make my knives to be able to handle it. Not all of them, okay? Again, I wouldn't take one of my small hunters or, yeah, that's the tiny one there. I wouldn't take one of those and try to baton firewood, even kindling wood with that. It's just not intended for that. But these big knives are meant for that type of work, okay? Betting your life on it, life and death scenario. If this is the only thing you have, the only knife you have, out in the wilderness or wherever you are, this is the knife that'll do it, okay? I actually like this pattern even better than the Hudson Bays. The Hudson Bays got, that's an 8-inch blade. All right, so it's not an awful lot bigger than this one. This is just a real honking big knife. Heavy, you know, it balanced nice, and it looks cool too. All right, okay, oh yeah, the finish. Now see, that finish is considerably darker than my standard one, okay? All of my knives have an acid etch finish, okay? I've done that right from the start there. What that does is it kind of blends everything in. All right, all the forging marks, all everything. It makes it look a little older, which that's kind of the whole intent that I'm trying for anyway. Also gives it a little bit of rust preventative type of features. Now, any kind of carbon steel, which this is, of course, is going to darken over time with use, right? Especially when cutting acidic type foods. You know, the carbon steel chef knives, butcher knives, things like that. They're going to have a very dark gray finish on it. So I wanted to make this one already old looking, really old looking. All right? And that's where what I came up with. Now, okay, again, the sheath. This one has the belt dangler, okay, which is typically what I've been putting on all of these in the past here, all the St. Lawrence ones. Brass D-ring. This, in case you don't know, these you can thread your belt right through there, or you can take it off. and snake that right up under your belt without having to take the belt off and have your pants fall down. Hopefully not. Anyway, get them back on there. All right, now that's completely optional. This can come off. You don't have to take the D-ring off if you don't like it. But a lot of my customers, one in particular, he talked to me about this once before, and he said he absolutely loves these danglers. He says when he gets in his truck, it just slides right out of the way, one way or the other, flops over this way, whatever the hell. You can't do that with just the belt loop. You can to a point, obviously. You got a little bit of leeway there, but there's nowhere near as much leeway and movement as you can get with a dangler. Okay? Anyhow, guess what? This one is available. This is not something that I do very often. Nobody even knows this is available. I've been working on it for a little while now. I've had a couple of short videos on this one, but this one is going to be put on my website in the next couple days. Now today is September 27th, 2023. It'll either be posted tomorrow or by Friday. Everybody on my wait list will get a notification like you always do that this is going to be available. Or you can contact me at the shop right now or whenever, or shoot me an email if there's somebody out there that wants this knife. Okay? And otherwise, it'll go up for sale, and whoever gets it, there we go. Okay, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Trying to remember this. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And if you haven't already. And got a lot more coming. Got another couple of Nesbuck knives. That's a weird name, but I've made a couple of videos on those before. Got a few of those I'm putting out for orders, so I'll make a new video on those. So, anyway, thanks again. And we'll catch everybody in the next one. I'm going to turn it off over here because the clicker never works. Thanks again, everybody.